Hey there, Sean Terry here. What is up, crew? I am gonna actually bring you in to a live closing right now. I'm actually downtown Phoenix, and I'm going into a closing on 2 deals right now. So this is the final step to going out and getting your first check, $5K in 30 days or less. So on part 1, we talked about how to get your mail out, what list to target, what mail piece to use, try to send it out, right, to get the calls to come in, what script to use to talking to sellers. We talked about that in step 1 there. So in episode 1, and on episode 2, right, we talked about what to bring on the appointment with the seller, how to negotiate with the seller, how to get the contract signed. I actually gave you a couple contract closing techniques you can use to get the contract signed. So in the first part, it was talking about how to get the phone to ring with motivated sellers. The second part was talking about how to get the contract signed. Now, yesterday was the third part, and we talked about how to get the phone to ring with motivated seller. I mean, with actually cash buyers, right? I gave you an ad on Craigslist that you could actually post ads. You can get calls coming in. Showed you how to do bandit signs. And today now, I'm actually going to take you to a closing. Now, my closing agent has no clue that I'm coming in live to be able to do that. So the bottom line is that we'll see how she takes it when she's live via Periscope. Okay, I'm live via Periscope. All right, security title. So you're live. Sean Terry here, and I'm in security title. I lost you guys last time. I apologize, but I am here with the beautiful.
Oh no.
Naomi.
Oh.
Naomi. So we got a bunch of docs to sign. So there's say hi, Naomi.
Hello, how are you?
Good. So we are these are a bunch of people on the line live. Have you heard of Periscope?
I saw something about it yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Online. Yeah, actually, I did.
So Periscope is a live streaming app, and so there's about 1 billion people online right now watching it now. No, there's just a couple. You look great. It's Friday. So we're here.
I haven't slept.
Yes, I know you were. I was getting like emails. It's like 6 o'clock this morning. Anyways, there's a bunch of people that have never done a real estate deal before. So this is like part 4 in a 4-part series on how to go out and find the property and negotiate that. So now we're actually at closing day right here with you.
Yes.
And we've got a bunch of documents here. I gotta apologize, guys. I was actually walking up here, and the way this thing is to flip the camera around, it's right by the stop broadcast button right there. So I actually flipped and stopped the broadcast. So sorry, guys. I stopped the broadcast, but it happened. All right. So what do we got?
We're signing on 2 properties. A flip here. No, that's not yours.
So these are a wholesale flip that we've done. And we'll show you the stuff on here.
Let's hide the IDs.
Yeah, I'll hide the ID. No, it's it.
All right. So.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. All right. So here's the first. No, these are the second legs.
So we're signing on when you do a double escrow, you have what's called a first leg and a second leg. The first leg is between you and your seller. The second leg is between you and your buyer. So we're signing on, what property is this?
This is going to be Elm and then Monte Vista. Okay,
so we're going to do Elm right now, and we're going to do the A to B side, which is the documents that we're signing right now between my company and the seller, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let me show you quick. So this is the HUD 1 statement right here. So too bad I need glasses.
Your buyer side.
So this is our buyer side, right? So we're doing, so this is,
it's your buyer side.
Right, so we're buying it for, right, if you guys can see that, $53,244, is that right?
Yeah, your sales price is $52, and then your closing costs.
Okay, there's closing costs. So I'm going to try to get a pen. I'm going to try to sign this. Oh, actually, I signed in the wrong spot. That's right. I'll sign it there.
You signed for me.
Signed for you. Okay, so the rest of these docs are closing instructions.
Terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions of the deal, right? And supplement. Now, has the buyer and seller already signed?
All of them signed.
So
yep.
All of them has signed on this. I am typically that comes in and signs. Once everybody's in, they're signed, they're funded, it's done. So after this should record today. Okay, so both of these will record today. Let me sign right here. So signing.
Double escrow.
Double escrow. What's this one?
This is the closing production letter, which.
Closing production letter. And I've signed these like the same documents a million times now. That was the deed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need to see the deed?
Well, that was the.
That's the deed to you.
Right. So here's the actual, it's a special warranty deed. So this is the deed that is essentially signed of us now, the seller signing it, and us now at this point, once she records, we'll then own this property. Here's the affidavit of value. That says the value.
Buyers, seller docs.
So, all right, so that's leg on Elm done. Okay, so now we're going to do the second leg. Now remember, our signing, we purchased it for $52,244. So calculate that, $52,244. So let's see what we sold this sucker for.
This is a good one.
Huh?
This is a good one.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool. All right, so here, this is the actual HUD right here of the sell side HUD. And we sold it for $99,000. So where's it show proceeds? It doesn't show proceeds.
Proceeds are gonna be.
Oh yeah. So proceeds are right there, which is 45,806 is the proceeds. 45,806 on this particular deal on 3825 West Elm in Phoenix, Arizona. So 45. So that's a $45,000 deal, which is pretty cool. This is one. We're closing today. So do an initial. So this is the second leg, right? This is the second leg. Boom. Actually, here's the deed now going to the. So if you notice, that when it was the deed to the seller, now from the seller signing it to me, right? So now I'm signing the deed to the, and they're going to simultaneously close. So here's a special warranty deed, and now this is me signing it over now to the buyer. So literally own it in a matter of a second. So here's the affidavit of value.
No mortgages.
No mortgages. Owner's affidavit.
No leases.
I know it's a doctor's signature. It's also one-handed. Right?
It's fine and dandy.
Fine and dandy. Look at that. Look at this.
Terms and conditions.
Now, if you're like the analytical type, you can read every document, but since I've read them all 1,000 times, and I'm not the analytical type.
We're wired to you.
Yep, so wire. All right. Boom, boom. One guy just said that's more than he makes on an entire year this job. See, this is why I'm showing you this, and I want you to watch the past 3 different things so you can learn how to do this. And once you learn how to do this, you can quit your job. So
this is the first leg on Monte Vista.
Okay, so that's done. Okay, so we already signed the docs. That now she'll send her what's called a recording package. So they got the recording desk. They're different ones. Yeah. So they'll send a recording package out to Maricopa County.
We scan it in.
And they scan it in, and then this will actually record today, and I'll get a wire either later today or tomorrow, depending if it's past. Is the second deal, and we are buying this one for $91, right?
90 is your sales price plus your closing costs.
Plus, here's the closing cost on our side, so we're buying it for $91,219. Okay, so number 91,000, and let's get this sucker signed. And we'll
Up here.
sign in your spot again.
Here's the affidavit.
There's the affidavit we're signing on this. Now this is again the first leg is between the seller and me and the company.
Here's the holdback agreement though for this one.
So we're holding back funds because we're moving out.
Because yeah, the tenants are moving out. They have 7 days.
So how much was it? 50%?
20%.
20%? Okay. So we're doing a holdback agreement for the a holdback agreement
Until the seller moves out, basically.
until the seller moves out of 20% of the seller's proceeds, right?
And if they don't move
It's like $100
after
bucks.
7 days, then it's $100 per diem.
Yeah, so it's $100 per day per diem if they don't move out. So this is a good, actually a good transaction for you guys to learn on. What if you have a tenant that's in the property? What if you have a tenant that's in the property, but the tenant needs time to move out? Well, what you can do is something like this. Is what's called a holdback agreement. And if you do a holdback agreement, what it's doing is it's holding 20% of the seller's proceeds in escrow, and the agreement gives the tenant 7 days to move out, and if they don't move out out of 7 days, it's $100 per day per diem that's coming out of the seller's proceeds, so they're going to have motivation to basically be able to get them out. Okay, so now the second leg,
On one of the stuff.
and on that one, if you remember, we bought it for
90? 90, yes, 90.
Yeah, so bought it for 90, and we're selling it for
105.
105.
There's a marketing fee on this one.
Yeah, so there's a marketing fee on that one. So our proceeds to us is $7,781. So $7,781 on that particular deal is the proceeds to us. So let's sign the docs on these. Sign this. Sign this.
Sign everything.
Yeah, it's pretty much all the same. We got the affidavit of value.
David, no mortgages.
No mortgages. What's this?
Owner's
affidavit.
No
Charge of
leases.
possession. Affidavit. Boom. Disclosure.
That's the third-party payment disclosure.
Third party. Where's the double escrow? Right here?
This is the double escrow on the second leg.
So this is the double escrow disclosure statement that both the buyers, right, sign, and
Buyer,
I
seller,
sign.
and if there's a lender. In
Buyer,
between.
seller, and lender, and it basically is, it's not stating the exact dollar amount though, but it discloses that it's a double escrow, correct?
Right. Supplement. Terms and conditions. Not you, not you.
Mm-hmm. And this deal will close today again.
And we'll wire to you.
And we'll wire on that one either later today or
All right.
Monday.
Good deal.
So those are both signed right now. Now, if you're in Phoenix, you're in Maricopa County. If you're in Phoenix or look up, not that you need more business, right?
Oh, jeez.
Here's Naomi. I know. Look up Naomi. And she'll
I
be
just can't close it in 2 days. Not right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
If it's a good deal.
Usually, yes.
Actually, she did a phenomenal job. I want to thank you so much for killing it on that Willetta property.
Oh, you're welcome.
We had a pre-foreclosure that was literally going pre-foreclosure going to sale in the matter of a couple days,
Yeah.
and she completely pulled it off. I was out of town in Jamaica, and she was closing the deal with Brandon, which is phenomenal. So, yeah, she's awesome, and
Thank you.
she does a
Investor friendly.
investor friendly, does a great job, and she knows exactly what she's doing on deals. You pretty much do everybody in town, right? And what's your role? So you're as an escrow agent, your role is
We're the third party. We're coordinate between buyers and sellers. We handle all the funds, all the closing documents, schedule signings.
so you manage all the money, all the documents, and facilitate the entire transaction. So what if there's a probate involved? If there's a,
there's a probate involved, and we refer to probate attorneys. We have to deal with that in certain cases, and I have a couple that I'm working on right now that we'll need to do probate on. But once that's cleared and we've got an end buyer ready to go, then it's a matter of just pushing paperwork
and getting it done. So cool. All righty. Thank you, Naomi. Appreciate it. Enjoy your Friday. Have a great weekend.
I'll enjoy my Friday
here.
Thank you, Sean. I'll let you know when it records and when the winner's on.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So we are done. Sorry to put you on the spot. just put her on the spot there. So, all right. So we are now walking back out of security title here, and we just closed the deal. So that was like what, $48,000, 45, whatever the number was, 45 plus 7. So it's like $50-something thousand in a day. You can make $50,000 in a day. This is, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Imagine, now let's say if you did that over, a week or a month, right? That'd be pretty, whatever. So the bottom line is that, there is no reason why you get started in this business, you get up and going, you start cranking it out, you do exactly what I told you, and you stay focused, you will get results. And you can have closing days like this on a Friday, and that's not including the deals we closed earlier this week, right? This is just the deals we're closing today, which is killer. So the bottom line is that all you got to do is stay focused, work hard, and you got to have a little bit of faith, okay? There is an element of faith in this thing, and you know what? Because they've never erected a statue after a skeptic. So there's skeptical people who go, I don't know if this will work. Well, I just showed you it worked. I was just in there signing docs, right? It works on the flip of a double escrow. You can do this, right? You can do this every single day if you want. It's all about believing that you can do it, and you can go out and get the results. So, back to the ride. Open the door. Press the button. And tough day at work. I think I forgot my shades in there. Would you believe that? How can you forget your I forgot my shade, and I didn't get validated because I was sitting there talking to you guys. So anyways, I'm going to sign off right now. I'm going to announce, right, since I'm not in front of my computer, I'm going to announce the $1,000 winner later this afternoon. So just stay tuned. I'm going to announce I know I hate that too, $1,000 winner later this afternoon for you guys. And then doesn't the buyer have to be at closing? No! The buyer comes in and sign. He came in and signed. The seller came in and signed at 3 different times. So buyer comes in the morning, seller comes in, and then I come in and sign. You don't have to be at the same closing table. That's what people think. People think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be sitting down with the buyer. I'm going to be sitting down with the seller. No, you don't. You don't have to do that. What's the great thing is that everyone signs at a different time, which is crazy. It's like painless. Yeah, it is totally painless. Yes, sometimes, listen, on both those deals, over $50,000 in profit, right? I have not seen the properties. I haven't even seen the deals. I haven't even seen the properties. It's amazing. So there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no, if you have someone like Naomi, a good closing agent, you guys can kill this thing. There is no reason you can't do it. I'm telling you, there is no reason. Listen, I'm not the smartest guy. I don't even have a college education. I joined the Marine Corps when I was 18 because that's the only thing that would take me, right? And I sucked in school. It was terrible. But you know what? This is a concept that literally can change your life. Someone just said on here he doesn't make more than $45,000 a year, and he just saw me sign a deal making $45,000 in a day. A day. So the bottom line is that if you can grasp this, just do it on a part-time basis. Just send out some mailers, talk to some sellers, go on appointments, get a contract. Just get your feet wet, create some momentum, and guess what? You will be addicted to this. It's amazing where you can flip houses like this and do amazing things. Yes, and you don't have to have a real estate license. You're acting on your own behalf as an investor, which is cool, you know. So yeah, you just got to believe and take massive action. That's just the bottom line. Whew. Yeah, and the price has definitely got to be right on the property. All right, so I am going to go in, grab my sunglasses, get validated so I can get out of here, and then how do you compete with competition? Dude, don't worry about the competition. Listen, I teach this stuff, and I'm still doing deals every single week. Don't worry about the competition. There's a McDonald's, a Burger King, a Jack in the Box, and a Wendy's, and they're all on the same corner, and they're all doing business. Don't worry about competition. Just go out and start talking. You will get deals. You know, people are scared. And what's there to be scared? You know, I'm more afraid, right, of working a job till I'm 65 and dying broke, right? Why not try get your feet wet and do this deal? Without seeing the property, I'm just saying is that I haven't seen the property because I have a team of people that goes out and I have an acquisition guy. But you literally, you can have, if you're in a virtual setting and you have a property that you don't see, you can have a set. Like we did a deal in Nebraska, one in Oklahoma, and those deals, we just had the seller send us all the pictures of the property to try to get an understanding of how much work it needs to be done. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So perfect. All right, I'm going in there, get my sunglasses, say hey to Noemi, and I will be back. Do I teach co-wholesaling? Co-wholesaling, I mean, it's you sign up a deal and you sell it through your email list. We do, you know, probably 5 to 7 co-wholesale deals a month with other wholesalers that have a problem selling their houses. I would not use Zillow to find foreclosures. Okay, I just focus on direct to seller. Focus on direct to seller, meaning, watch part 1. I show you exact best website to find motivated sellers. I said in part 1, Rebo Gateway or Find Motivated Sellers Now. Those are the 2 best ways, the best lists you can target to get your phone to ring with motivated sellers. Yeah. Yeah, he sent one over to Brandon. Brandon's my disposition guy, and he deals with properties. So if you got deals, you're in Phoenix or even across the country. We got buyers all across the country. We can turn around and flip them. Where can you get the contract? Go to Flip2Freedom. Make sure you put a www.flip2freedom.com/free stuff. All this stuff is actually all this stuff is at flip2freedom.com. Flip2Freedom. .com. Hey man, thanks for sending him 3. I appreciate it. That's helps biz, so I appreciate it. Yeah, go to flip2freedom.com, flip2freedom.com, and what can happen on there is I have a podcast with 120 episodes. I wrote a book for you guys that you can read and you can get. Plus, I've got all these different information on here. You guys can learn how to do this business. Will the contracts work in Cali? Yeah. I would talk to an agent. I know guys using that contract in Cali, yes. So, cool. All right, I'm going to sign off. I got to go get my sunglasses in there, and I will, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to see you guys later today, because I'm going to, yeah. Guys, he's like, doesn't want him to follow him on Instagram. Anyways, so the bottom line is, I'll be on later today. I will announce the $1,000 winner. I got to go into Twitter, look at all the people. So if for the $1,000 winner, you have to share the broadcast. You have to follow me on Periscope here, and you have to tweet with a hashtag Flip2Freedom. I'm going to look at all the people that did that. I'm going to make sure they followed, make sure they shared, and I'm going to pick one of those people, and I'm going to give them $1,000 cash. I'm going to FedEx it out to your house. With a t-shirt, which is killer. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you later today. Boom.